Okay, so we are at Paul Martin celebrating my grandmother's birthday. And I'm going to show you guys the menu. Okay, I think I'm going to do the classic burger. But I'm going to add bacon and have it lettuce wrap.
Okay, burger. By the way, your meat too.
Medium well.
Medium well. And you want bacon and lettuce wrap, right?
Yeah.
And tomatoes, onions, pickles, okay for you?
Yes.
And come with fries, it's okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
And any cheese on there or no cheese?
Cheese.
Cheddar? Blue cheese?
Cheddar.
Cheddar, perfect. Yeah. All right. So burger medium well with bacon, lettuce wrap, fries, and cheese. Cheddar cheese. Perfect. And so for the
I'm back home. Where do we start? Today is my grandma's 95th birthday. So we took her out to eat. We went to Paul Martin's in like Manhattan Beach, El Segundo area. I showed you guys what I got. I just got a lettuce wrapped burger. I'm really just trying to be like high protein, low carb right now because when I went to urgent care, they prescribed for me steroids for my lungs, for my asthma. I want y'all to know, I could not go to sleep. I literally have not been to sleep at this point over 24 hours. I have not been to sleep since probably yesterday about 8 a.m. And it's a whole nother day, like 8 p.m. So yeah, it's over 24 hours. I've not been to sleep. And I'm not tired. I literally feel like I could go outside and pick up a Camry. Like I feel juiced. I feel juiced and ready to go. Don't know what that's about. Juiced up, okay? Juiced up. That's not even a listed side effect. And right now, I'm still not sleepy. I'm still not sleepy. So, I'm going to unpack. Because I need to be dead tired tonight in order to fall asleep. I know I'm going to have to be dead tired to go to sleep. Because even if I went and got in the bed right now, I would not go to sleep. I'm wired. So after I unpack, I'm going to hang up some clothes. I'm going to wash some clothes. Probably going to edit. And then I'm going to start winding down. Because although I'm not sleepy, if I keep doing things that like produce energy, I'm never going to settle. So despite whether I'm sleepy or not, Your girl's gonna wind down and drink some chamomile and all the things because we're not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not going into the weekend wired. So here's my breathing. So I don't hear any wheezing. So I don't think I'm taking a steroid tomorrow. Because he literally told me, if you feel better after 2 days, don't take it. You can stop taking it. So we'll see. The main thing is when I go to sleep at night. Like when I lay on this side, that's when I hear. I don't feel it anymore, but I slightly hear a little bit of a whistle. So we'll see. Your girl is wired. I mean, I'm tapped in. That's what I meant to tell you. So, we got a lot going on in LA. And right now we're currently having, they're calling it riots, y'all, but it's not riots. They're using that term to make it seem worse than what it is. There are protests. And the protests were not violent. They weren't getting out of control. They're the same protests that I have shown you guys in vlogs in the past. Just holding of signs. It's just a lot of people. And the president decided to deploy federal National Guard against the advisement of our governor and our mayor, saying that it was not needed. They still deployed the National Guard. In my opinion, the National Guard has a lot of better things to do than to be down here for these protests. Let alone, the National Guard wasn't even called on January 6th when they stormed the Capitol. And that was literally, could have been assassination attempts on huge political figures, and National Guard was not called. So the fact that the National Guard is being sent here now, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There's no rhyme or reason to the raids. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I'm telling you that this has nothing to do with immigration. If you don't listen to anything else I say in this video, what is currently happening in Los Angeles has nothing to do with immigration, because there are Germans, there are Asians, there are people of every culture that are immigrants, and they are not being targeted. They are specifically targeting areas that are heavily Hispanic, Latino areas. Do you hear me? They are going into stores that they specifically know that a certain group of people will be at. They're not looking for white immigrants. So again, this has nothing to do with immigration, because if it did, they would have went about it the right way, and they would have made sure that they were getting all immigrants. You're literally targeting one group of people. The people who you deem are poor and the murderers and the criminals. That's what you're doing. And that, people, is what happens when you have complete and pure anarchy and a disregard for the political system. But I'm just like, okay, so now what are we going to do now? It's like, what's going to happen now? He's doing this. What are we going to do? I don't have the capacity to type up messages on social media about how wrong this is. I don't have time to or want to sit here and debate with people on how this should have been handled. What are we about to do? Is this something, does this require impeachment? Is this require state of California suing? Can we supersede the National Guard because they violated California law? Like, what are we gonna do now? That's kind of where I'm at with this. Like, I don't want to sit here and debate with people online about what's going on here when you don't even live here. You don't even know the culture. There are so many laws that were broken, guys. So many laws that were broken in doing what has been done. There have been so many liberties and privacy acts and laws that have been broken within the first 6 months of this year that you would not believe. You would not believe. I actually really truly feel sorry for the Border Patrol, National Guard, and police officers that are being attacked, that are literally just doing their job. Not the ones that are having fun and purposely hurting and injuring people who aren't doing anything. Like, your just desserts will be coming. But the ones who literally clocked in, got told where they needed to be, didn't even want to be there, but that's their orders. Getting bricks thrown at their windshield, which could potentially kill them, getting spit on. It's just, that part is terrible too, because that's so over the top. And it's again one of those situations where they're the ones that are out there purposely having fun, injuring people, arresting people who are peacefully protesting, that give others bad names, and the ones that really just are there to make sure everything stays calm and doesn't escalate, but they're getting spit on and injured, and bombs and fireworks thrown in their cars, and it just makes my stomach hurt. It just makes my skin crawl. It's just terrible. It's terrible. It makes me so uneasy. It just makes me not even want to it makes me not want to go nowhere. It makes me not want to leave the house. It makes me just want to tell all my family, friends, and loved ones, just stay in the house. But it's like, what does that do? That makes it seem like you're running scared. And I'm not scared. I'm disgusted. I'm just disgusted by all of it. I'm disgusted at the actions of the government. I'm disgusted by some of the actions of the people out there. I'm disgusted by the conversations that people are having on social media about it all. I'm disgusted at the callousness, but I'm also disgusted at the people who think it's okay for the violence. Like, I'm disgusted. All right, guys. So I have successfully unpacked everything from Atlanta. I'm about to combine my Citron luggage, because I have the Weekender, the carry-on, and the large. I'm about to put the carry-on into the large, put it in my closet, so that'll be up. I'm going to go ahead and catalog in my Goodreads all the books that I purchased. Yeah, I'm going to put aside the books that I've already read, and also probably put aside the books I plan to finish reading for June. By the way, by the time you guys see this, you would be caught up, okay? I just want to say, I think Ace is playing games. I think that Ace is over here trying to pretend like he likes Shelly, but you had the opportunity to pick her, and you picked Amaya, and then you played in Amaya's face. It's like he want to be the woman. He want somebody to chase him. Now, I don't care for Austin because they said, well, I like Austin. That's not true. I like Austin. But they say that Austin is racist, and he got racist tweets. But yet, he's loving on this black girl. So I don't know how to feel. Like, is it true? Because the girl that they said was all on podcast saying nigga, 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 nigga. They snatched her up out the villa in the middle of the night, didn't even give us a reason, didn't even tell us nothing. Okay? So, why y'all snatch Austin out? Clearly, something, I don't know, y'all. But I already see everybody on the internet. They say as soon as voting start, Austin, they pulling him out. They getting him out of here by all means necessary. But y'all remember last year, we did that with Rob. We was fighting to get Rob pulled up out the villa. And it just wasn't working. So, it could be the same thing with Austin. I guess we'll see. Good morning, peeps. So, I just threw on some shorts, a big linen top, little sports bra, some tropical earrings. Didn't really comb my hair because today's Friday and I have to wash my hair when I come home. Just gonna throw on my clear sandals. See what else I have to do. I have to take a Claritin. I think I'm only going to take the steroids for one more day. Because it's like in my throat now. Not really in my chest. So I think one more day will do it. I didn't take any Claritin or anything for my nose for the past 2 days. And it's catching up with me. So I'm going to take Claritin. But let's go. Alright, guys. I'm sitting here watching you. I have some content I have to film for a brand. And I've been putting it off because I haven't felt the best. But I feel like I can go ahead and I can do it now. If I end up not really liking it, I might trash it, to be honest with you. But I at least want to attempt to film it. Yeah. It's one of those things where this particular brand is very, they're very flexible. Like, literally, I could email them and tell them that I can't do it. I'll do it next week and they will be fine with it. But I want to, just for myself, have a certain level of like professionalism. And if I give you a time frame on when I'm going to do something, I want to make sure I'm within that time frame. Taking the steroid. I'm almost out of this. That's why I'm just putting it directly on my face. I'm not really worried about contamination because I don't have much left. That's actually... Yeah, I'm not adding that much dimension to my face, honestly. I am trying to hurry up and get to my family, my sister's house. Today is my oldest sister's birthday, who passed away. And we typically like to celebrate her birthday by going to a restaurant that she liked. We go to the cemetery and just, pretty much spend the day together. We're still trying to find a restaurant. I don't speak much about my older sister on my channel. And it's not because, like, we weren't close. We were actually really close. Me and my other sister and her, we were very, very close. So it was a devastating experience, to say the least. And probably speaks to why me and my sister are so close. Because we went through something together that most people would never understand. So, I don't speak about it much because the unfortunate thing about the internet is when they have something that they think will bother you or will hurt you. A lot of the times people will use it, and there's just certain things that I am gonna crash out about. Let's be clear. And it's mainly people who can't stand up for themselves. Now, my sister alive, no match. Like, she could definitely handle herself. But in her passing, yeah, no. And then second would be my niece, because she's a baby and I just don't play that. Now, I don't play about my little sister. Everybody know that, but she a thug. So she can pretty much take care of herself as well as she's already in the public eye. So I don't feel that I need to protect her from anything, because again, she's already in the public eye. But people who aren't, I'm just really sensitive about. It's why you don't see my boyfriend and, you know. I like to think that I cultivated a pretty good community here. Like, everyone's amazing. But you know how you get them strays, them randoms. And I'd hate to let randoms dictate how I move. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of the times the negativity can drown out the positivity. And I just like to make sure I'm always in the right headspace. So, yeah. I did have an older sister that passed away, rather shockingly and unfortunately. And she was a G. Insanely beautiful, athletic, talented. I've told you guys before though, all of my siblings lean more towards the arts. My brother is an actor. My sister is an author. My older sister, the one that passed away, was a hairstylist, a very good hairstylist. And my other older sister, she leans towards the arts too. She even has like a YouTube channel that's just solely for her. It's not something that she shares. It's just something where she likes to like voice her opinions. And I had an older brother who also passed away. And he was into construction, which essentially is like, you know, building and arts. The hardest thing is trying to get a perfect bun. All right, let's go.
High volume.
We are at Joey's in Manhattan Beach.
He want the scoop, she want the tea. She want the tea. I cannot speak. We keeping it street. We keeping it street. I took a loss, but you still gon' get beat. You still gon' get beat. How much it costs? It never been cheap. It never been. Turn your click up, dog. Turn them up. Turn your click up, dog. Turn them up. Turn these streets can't cross it. Cross them up. All these streets need bosses. Boss them up. Turn your click up, dog. Turn them up. Turn your click up, dog. Turn them up. Turn these streets can't cross it. Cross them up. All these streets need bosses. When my dog get low in his pockets, I'm picking no more. We came from the bottom together. We get it. We splitting it up.
Look, that fight was strong. She said. Well, girl, you better live it up.
You want your jacket?
Be another 20 years for you to have a Sprite.
How is it?
The mint is good. It's like makes it refreshing, but also makes it not as sweet. So it kind of tones down. It's more like
Take you out. Because it's sweet. You don't notice.
yeah. But then again, it could be that it's not as sweet because I got low alcohol. Maybe some of the watermelon was alcohol.
That's just gonna be our mashed potatoes, rice and egg roll paper. Thanks, Pam.
Oh,
And then it's fully loaded bacon cheese chives.
I think I'll try that. That sounds good. Okay.
Joey burger.
And then can I have a ginger ale with the? Do you have ginger ale?
Yeah.
Have it with the milk.
You haven't even tried it.
You want a chip?
I think I'm gonna try it.
Okay, don't take 2 tea plate here. Just take the chip. It's not nasty. And remember, we said you don't talk. You don't say people's food is nasty. No, you don't say.
It is so hard not to laugh at these things.
Which do you prefer?
They're totally different. Like one is like fresh.
And one is like savory. Anybody want more before I get this?
Whatever she puts it out. And she's coming to get it. She's putting out.
What is this one called? Coconut smash. It's real good. It's better than the watermelon one. Better ease up though.
Amazing. You want to get my plate? I don't know why I've never thought
It looks so good.
to have steak and all I like to slice it too.
Stack it up.
You know, you always get one of the little ones and buy it.
So these are loaded mashed potatoes in egg roll paper.
I'm crazy, right?
Really good.
Awesome. Drinks are good. We're happy. Let me get
Stop controlling your grandma's life. You don't like my techno dance?
at all.
Oh. Girl, I got too much food in my stomach to even be halfway drunk.
Hey, Amber was knocking him back. That's what I love saying.
Butter cake is like supposed to be ooey and gooey. Alright guys, so I am back home. I took my hair down. I'm getting tired. So we went to Joey's in Manhattan Beach. I hadn't been there before. It was really nice. I showed you guys the food that we had. Then, well, first we went to the cemetery. I didn't show you that, but we went to the cemetery, put flowers on my sister's grave. Went to Joey's in Manhattan, ate, laughed it up. Then we went to my mom's house. I watched Love Island with my sister just to bask in the pure anarchy of what our vote created, but that's another story. Yeah, and that was about it. It was a real nice, laid back, chill day. Honoring my sister. It's so crazy because at this point she would now have been gone longer than she was here, and that's crazy to think because the impact of her being here is so huge that it's hard to think that, wow, like, you know, you've been gone longer than you've been here. It doesn't even feel that way. It literally feels like a few years ago, max. But I know it's something that I don't really talk about a lot on my channel. But I figured in celebration of my sister, I would tell you guys one of the things that I remember the most about my sister that almost everybody who knew me when she was living remembers is how cool she was. Like, I know that sounds like, okay, sure, everybody, no. It was like, you know how you just meet some people and they're just cool. Like, they're not trying to be cool, they're just cool. Like, that's kind of like how I see Aaliyah. Aaliyah was just like cool, the singer Aaliyah. And that's kind of like how my sister was. And we are 5 years apart, like 5.5 years almost apart. And the school that I went to was kindergarten through 8th grade. So you're talking about you're going to be around the same people for a very long time, right? And I remember growing up, people used to be like, yeah, don't mess with her. Don't say nothing to her or she'll get her sister on you. Like, you better leave her alone. She'll get her sister on you. Because my sister, although she was very pretty, was known for knocking people out. Like, she had this like one punch where she would hit you like once with a strong right hook and people would fold. And she didn't get into a lot of fights, but she got into enough of them. Again, kindergarten to 8th grade, where people was just like, leave that one alone. So when people used to always say that, it used to make me mad because it's like, I never went and got my sister on anybody. You're just scared of her, so you're saying, leave her alone, she'll get your sister. So my mouth used to be a little bit reckless because it was like, at the end of the day, boo, I can handle my own handle. Like, say whatever it is you feel you need to say. We can run it. But nobody ever messed with me. So my sister graduated 8th grade, and she went to a high school pretty far away. Like, if you're familiar with California, I went to school in Ladera Heights, and my sister went to, I went to Parent. My sister went to Culver City, which is opposite. I mean, by car, they're close, but a kid with no transportation, they're not close. So anyways, my sister went to Culver City, and I remember I had got into an argument with this chick, and we're fine now. Like, again, kindergarten through 8th grade, you're going to get fallout. Like, she's literally one of the sweetest girls I've ever met. I still talk to her to this day. We got into an exchange. I don't even remember what it was over. And I remember whatever I said to her, I made sure I put a little funk in it, right? And I went and walked into the bathroom. And then two of her friends, who again, I'm still cool with them too, was like, what you say? And I'm like, I said what I said. So one girl pushes me. The other girl pushes me. Then the other girl pushes me. Like, okay, now what? So I get to windmilling. Now, it wasn't no big, huge fight. It was just like clunk, 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 clunk. Everybody stepped away. I walked out the bathroom. I was still pissed though, and I remember I was holding my necklace, and I was still pissed, right? I wasn't finna tell no teacher. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I windmilled them. Like, we cool, right? Some kind of way, I don't know how. Keep in mind, there wasn't no cell phones around this time. My sister had a pager, that was about it. Some kind of way, it got to my sister that I got jumped in the bathroom. Okay, this is the same day as the incident. So, after the incident, all day, I'm talking to people. They're like, yeah, we heard what happened. I'm like, it's small potatoes to a giant. Like, it's nothing. Like, we cool. It's whatever. It's whatever. I may decide to run up later, but whatever. So, I'm sitting at cheer, because I was a cheerleader. And we're stretching. And I remember it was a girl on the team. Her mom was like the cheer captain. And so we're stretching. I'm sitting this way. The rest of everybody's sitting this way. Because at this point, I ain't even finna have my back to y'all because they was on cheer too. Because I'm still deciding, like, if I'm letting this die down. And out of nowhere, everybody's face changed. Like, and I'm like, what is going on? And the sun just disappears.
Oh my God. What happened to the sun?
And I'm like, what? And I just hear somebody say, which one of y'all jumped my sister today? And I was like, and I slowly looked up and my sister was there. Yes. In the flesh. And I was just like so baffled. And they were like, and the cheer mom was like, what's going on? She was like, 3 of these girls jumped my sister in the bathroom today, and I need to talk to her. And I don't know what, maybe she thought my sister was older than what she was, but she stepped back. She let my sister pull him over to the side. They went over to the side. They were talking, and I just saw a whole lot of arms and conversations and pleading, and I don't know what she said, still to this day. And then she called me over there, and she was like, Amber, they have something to say to you. And they were genuinely sorry. They were genuinely sorry. And they were just like, oh, you know, we're sorry, but you said this and da-da-da-da. And my sister was like, you know, you need to apologize for saying that because you know how you are. So, you know, I was like, you know, I apologize for what I had said, right? Whatever. And then I remember my sister was like, now I'm going to say this one time. If y'all ever put y'all hands on my sister again, I'm going to be back and it ain't going to be no talking. And I remember to myself, I was thinking, wow, she's scary. Wow, she's scary. I remember thinking to myself, yeah, wow. I don't know how she found out. I'm thinking maybe like a 7th grader was like, oh, let me page the homegirl. I don't know. Whenever I asked her how she knew, she always said, don't worry about it. Just know that I always got eyes and ears on you. I was just like, wow. So it's safe to say I never got in another fight the entire time. I'm talking all the way up through high school because I went to high school with a lot of the same people. And no one ever messed with me. And I don't know if it was due to my own, stature or if it was, the fact of what I had behind me. And I mean, it ain't just me. Even my little sister got stories like that. But that's just how she was. We called her Mechanical Barbie because although she was very much girly, always cute, always fitted, always had the new stuff, she was going to build some stuff. She was going to fight. She was going to ride a bike. She was going to race. She was going to wrestle. She was very much a Barbie, but also a tomboy. I still have, I'm not going to say I've never seen it again because my niece is literally like that. My niece loves dresses and bows and butterflies and princesses, but she loves to wrestle and fight, and she likes bugs and she likes scary stuff. Literally, she's just like her. But yeah, guys, that is one of the many memories of my sister who I miss every day, with every breath, and it will never go away. And if you've ever had any type of major loss like that, it never goes away. And that's okay. You kind of don't want it to. You get to a point where you're used to that pain. You're used to where it's at. You're used to where it hits. You feel it. You wake up in the morning. You're like, okay, I know what that is. You know the feeling. And you just go on. You just go and you move forward with your life with that pain. And you make sure that you do your best to make the person proud and that you do what you need to do, So me and my other sister have always remained close because we were close before. And we're closer now, especially now that we're older and closer in age. But, yeah. So, guys, that is it for this vlog. I'm going to go take it easy, child. I am so full. That food was so good. I'm definitely going to go back there. But I need to massage this tummy. I need to process Love Island. Maybe watch me a little bit of the originals. And I will check you guys soon. Bye.
That's how we fall out.